In the bustling agora of ancient Athens, amidst the marble temples and bustling marketplaces, a young man named Sextus Empiricus stood out among his peers. While others clamored for definitive answers and unwavering certainty, Sextus chose a different path, one fraught with paradox and filled with intellectual humility. As he grew older, Sextus encountered a series of events that challenged his nascent views. A debate on fate versus free will left him questioning everything he thought he knew. He witnessed the rise of philosophical schools like Stoicism, Epicureanism, and Cynicism, each advocating their own certainties. Turning point came when he challenged the Platonists, who taught that all beliefs are equally valid and none can be known to be true. In a fierce argument, Sextus was unable to refute their claims of universal skepticism. This moment forced him to reconsider his own principles. Years passed, and Sextus found himself traveling through the Hellenistic world, encountering diverse cultures and ideas. Each new encounter only deepened his doubts. He began to see that absolute knowledge was an illusion, a trap that ensnared thinkers and philosophers alike. Sextus returned to his home in Greece, but instead of settling into one philosophical school, he became a wandering philosopher. He wrote extensively, laying out the principles of skepticism and arguing that certainty was not only unattainable but also detrimental to true wisdom. His teachings were met with both admiration and criticism. Some saw him as a champion of freedom from dogma, while others dismissed his views as impractical. Yet, Sextus remained steadfast in his belief that doubt was the path to true knowledge. He wrote, "If I do not know that something is, how can I claim it is so?" As the Roman Empire began its decline, Sextus found himself in a precarious position. He was invited to serve as a physician by Marcus Aurelius but chose to remain true to his skeptical principles, knowing that they would not align with the emperor's Stoic ideals. Despite the challenges, Sextus continued to write and teach. His works became a cornerstone of philosophical skepticism, influencing later thinkers like René Descartes. He taught that by embracing uncertainty, one could avoid the pitfalls of dogmatism and live a more harmonious life. In the final years of his life, Sextus faced a profound personal crisis. He contracted a serious illness that left him bedridden and in constant pain. Yet, through it all, he maintained his philosophical approach to uncertainty. As the end drew near, Sextus wrote one last treatise detailing the skepticism of Platonism. He hoped that his work would continue to inspire future generations to question and doubt, leading them toward a more enlightened path. In our modern world, we often seek absolute answers and definitive truths. However, Sextus Empiricus teaches us that embracing uncertainty can be liberating. By questioning everything, we may find greater wisdom and freedom. If this story moved you, there are hundreds more waiting. Ancient Wisdom Daily explores a new philosopher every week. Subscribe and join our community of seekers.